Hello everyone, welcome to this Great to the Gridiron Explainer video. In today's edition, we're going to talk about man-to-man coverages. So, there's two types of man-to-man coverage, and the first one is assigned or forced coverage. He has a position over his name. Why is this important? If you look here, a priority check down list of how man-to-man coverage is assigned / determined who gets to go first. What we have stated is that anyone with a position assigned to them goes first in the order that they are. Let me demonstrate how that works. If this corner, who is third string, has the assignment of a tight end, he is going to cover the tight end. There he is. Now, normally, the free safety's first priority is a tight end. As you can see, here he is lining up on the tight end. If I put this corner, he's in open, which comes secondly. So again, here's a third string corner with a tight end instruction. You'll see that the corner got to go first, even though he's third string. The tight end is moved over to his next class designation, position designation, which is a wide receiver, which is why he's moved over here. So that's number one, is these forced or assigned positions. Keep that in mind. Next, we have what we call open assignment. And again, this is more used when you just are trying to cover all your bases. And what this does is goes through this list of, goes first string, all first stringers get assigned, and it goes first string corners, then first string linebackers, first string free safeties, first string strong safeties. And it's done by speed. So whoever in the cornerback class of positions is the fastest goes first. And he will find the fastest positioned player he is supposed to cover. So in this instance, you see that, let's take him off of there. This corner is a 90 speed. This one's 85. This wide receiver is 90 speed. This one is 80. So what we're going to do is put these two in open coverage, and this one should go here. Number 40 should move over, and he did. He is covering there. This corner is not in coverage, which might have helped. There we go. 40 is over here. 11 is here because he's a little bit slower. And that's how that goes. Now, again, this guy, the tight end, is being covered. The strong safety's primary position is the fullback. So if I put him in open coverage, he is going to go over the fullback. There he is. The linebackers first cover a halfback. There's the halfback being covered. Next, their job is to cover the fullback. And since the fullback first string, they're going to double team the fullback. And if I put the strong safety into coverage, the strong side linebacker, he is actually going to bump off the weak side. The weak side is going to move over to the tight end and help out the free safety, and the strong side linebacker is going to help out on the fullback. So there you go. So if you just follow this progression, and now let's just really quick, let's throw in this third string corner and see what he does. He should double team one of the wide receivers, and he's going to help double team the fastest wide receiver, and that's exactly what he does. So there you have it. That's how the man-to-man works. Play around with it. We are going to make some changes after a couple of months. We're gonna use this. We want to make sure we got all the kinks ironed out of this before we go on to the next phase of this, which would be adding in the double team of the assigned double teams, as well as doing some secondary coverages, meaning having some of the first stringers move off of double teaming and perhaps covering some extra guys out there. We know that you can basically cover the whole field if you have a mixture of zone and man-to-man coverages. So always mix it up. It's probably not the best thing to put everybody in a man-to-man coverage. Also, one thing you might want to avoid is doing something like this. Putting all your guys in a tight end coverage. Number one, is it going to be 4 or 5 tight ends out there? Probably not. But let's look at what happens if I said I want all of these guys to cover the tight end. They are not going to do anything but cover the tight end. So for your own benefit, don't do that. We're not here to, as much as we would love to disperse these guys to appropriate players, we don't know exactly what is going on in the coach's mind. So maybe they do want to have 5 players out there covering that. As you can see, this whole side of the field is wide open now. I took these guys out of coverage. So do know that there are some things that, it's not perfect, but again, we need to give you guys the flexibility to do things like this. And at the same time, we can't make the computer think of every possible outcome that could be going on there. What we've done is we think we've covered the vast majority of possibilities that make sense to make sure that most of the guys that are going to be running a route are going to get covered and by the appropriate players. So reach out in Discord, leave us a comment in YouTube if you have any questions at all. We are here to help. As we play this season through and we're using it, feedback, suggestions on how we can improve it, also more than welcome. All right, guys, until the next explainer, this is Blade Runner. I'll talk to you next time.